Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magical Journey Show with your host, Reverend Bryan Rawls. Thank you for joining me this evening. It is Wednesday evening on August 22nd of 2018, and we are getting ready to go into our full moon, and we've just had a lot of energy that has basically been placed upon Mother Earth from the Sahara Stargate, and there's a lot of energy that's really allowed it for us to change our perception, basically change our perception about how we see things and how things are, how things look. So basically with tonight's show, what we're going to talk about and what I'm going to be sharing with everyone, and hello Kathy, how are you? And what I'm going to be sharing with everyone is basically a little bit of what they can do to stay grounded in these energies, as well as also be able to cope with these energies, as well as give little tips and techniques and exercises that are beneficial during times like this when the energies are high and intense, and especially with us having 5 planets in retrograde, or we did have 5 planets in retrograde. So this energy is basically really intense, and we are going through loads of upgrades and loads of downloads according to what Sahara is giving me. So, and obviously you see me, I'm not behind my original background. I am actually behind my desk because I have personal workings, that personal and also private workings on the altar in front of me. So I was not able to be in front of my normal altar that I do the show in. So please forgive me if the energy feels different, but we're just behind my desk. So I am going to be taking phone callers this evening, and basically I do want to say this, but obviously it never goes like this, but try to be courteous to the caller behind you, and and basically only limit your question to one question, and also give your first name and your question. Okay, so now to start off with, I am going to basically bring us through I would say a small activation that is going to kind of set the energy up for this evening. Hello, Jolie, how are you? Okay, so I want everyone to take some deep breaths in and just focus upon the beat of the drum.
Eto orest, boko urin ekata arasht, vedo ko urest descendolo ok uram, vedo ure este seed alashta akrande esteto ko ur.
And deep breath in. Okay, so basically that's setting the energy up for us this evening and allowing for, basically that was my call to my guides to let them know that we are set and we are ready to roll. And also set to speak to your guides and your guardians to let them know that that we are ready to roll. So we are going to go to our phone callers, and we are going to get to our first phone caller, which is area code 347. Area code 347, first name and question, please.
Hi, briefly, this is Mika, and my question is, I just wanted to know what you see for me with relationships, like love life and moving. Recently, someone from my past, from my childhood, actually came back by the name of Mark, but it just fell apart. We kept arguing for some reason. He lives in Florida, and I went to see him twice this summer, and three times, I gave him 3 times, and the third time I couldn't take it anymore. We just kept arguing. So I haven't heard from him. I don't know if that's over. And my birthday is coming up next month. I'm going to be 40 on September 3rd. So it's like I just really want to just take time and have a relationship and have children and get married and move. So and I keep thinking about him. I don't know if it's like over with him or like what's going to happen with me and those things, because I just feel, I don't know.
Okay, so let's see if it's over. So all right, what's his name, and what and your name is it Tamika or Shamika?
Tamika with his hand like Nancy, and his name is Mark, and I know his birthday and everything.
Okay, and his name is Mark. All right, so let's see. Is it over with Mark? Okay, so yes, it is over, and how I figured that was I'm doing what is called the dice divination to answer a simple yes or no question, and these are blessed and fed dice, and they are blessed and fed once a month. So they come up with the most accurate answer, and it is showing that it is over between you two due to the lack of communication. Now, I will tell you that it does feel to me as if there is someone getting ready to step forward, and the next, let's see here. Okay, so within the next 4 months, the dice showed the number 4, and with the energy of the number 4, there's, let's see. So around around the ending of the year into the beginning of the year is when a relationship is going to step forward. Also, I will tell you that that it seems as if the reason why you did not receive communication with Mark is due to he does have a fairly good reason for it due to his timing and what's been going on with him and his situations. So it's not that he basically is just running out on you. So do understand that he's just not he's not doing this purposeful, okay? But I do see that that the energy between you two is definitely not what I would call compatible, okay? I would say that you definitely need to look at, basically, you need to look in the direction of your interests and what your guides are saying. And your interest would be what you do in your spare time. Okay, so it might be a particular place that you go to in your spare time, to a particular thing that you like to do in your spare time is where you will eventually meet this particular potential relationship. Okay. But I will tell you, Mika, you will definitely meet someone that can fill that gap. You just need to You need to basically allow time to fill that gap before this potential partner or potential suitor comes in.
Having children and women, and I feel like I'm just like suffering, like I'm feeling really bad.
So I will tell you, Namika, the thing about you is now I want to, you feel as if you have a lot of, I guess you would say, the single women issues, okay? And with the single women issues, the loa that I would call on for you would be Azili Freda Dahomey, okay? Azili Freda Dahomey is basically a loa, and she is a voodoo loa, which basically is governs around romance and luxury and financial matters and fertility matters as well. And with you having romantic issues and also having thoughts of fertility, I would definitely say that either her or her sister are calling on you. And, but I can't say for sure, but that's what it sounds like to me. Okay. And I will definitely say that I do have a person that I can refer you to help you in that particular arena. If you just message me on Facebook, or you can email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com. I can definitely steer you in the right direction to get you all the help that you are currently needing.
That sounds great. You see me moving?
What is that?
Do you see me moving at all also? Or not anytime soon?
Well, sweetheart, I'm going to have to limit that to just one question due to we have other callers on the line. But definitely contact me. My website is www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can also call my office and I can steer you in the right direction, sweetie, okay? And my office number is 586-659-96. And actually 586-659-9620. Excuse me. Now, and thank you, Mika, for calling in. It was a pleasure answering that question for you.
Thank you. I've had readings with you up here before. You're a very good person. So I thank you so much. And I'm going to try to get in contact with you for the fertility person and also talking about how the birth will be like moving and all that too.
Well, perfect. Just definitely contact me, Mika, and we can get you going in the right direction, sweetie. Okay. We'll definitely have more time in a private session than what we do here on air.
Yeah. All right.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much, and you have a blessed evening. Okay. So, hey, Sinon, how are you? Okay. So let's go to area code 443. Area code 443.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Hey, Kathy, how are you? What can I help you with?
Good. My boss did away with my old job, gave me something new to do, and it's like I have no idea what I'm doing. So how could you help me with that?
Okay, so when you say you have no idea what you're doing, is it just out of your normal things that you know how to do, or I'm not exactly understanding?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So basically, with that, All right, what your guides are saying?
Testing me?
What is that?
Like that? Is the universe testing me or something?
Well, what your spirits are doing is your spirits are basically trying to allow for you to trust. Okay? Trying to get you to trust that you're going to eventually get the hang of it. You are going to have to ask a few questions. They say ask and you shall receive. All right. They have basically they've been working with you behind the scenes and energetically to try to get you to understand it, and try to allow for more of a, I guess you would say, more of a focus for you to focus in on, because the focal point of the energy basically is, what your guides are saying is it's all about trust. It's all about it's all about trusting yourself and trusting what you think you know what to do. Okay? With you just basically going with the flow and saying, I'm here, I know what I'm doing, and I know I'm going to do this, is basically enough. Okay? You don't have to do anything, any other thing. You don't have to do any fancy techniques or anything like that. You just have to trust that you're embodied. Okay? And being embodied is basically what they're asking for you to do. And to be honest with you, to be very honest with you, do you even need to work?
Well, I'm thinking about retiring, but I'm just waiting. I'm just dragging it out a little bit.
All right, why are you waiting?
What's that?
Why are you waiting? Are you afraid you're going to lose your cushion, such as your financial cushion?
Yeah.
All right, so that's one thing that you have to stop being afraid of, is losing your financial cushion, because obviously, I'm gonna tell you how one woman that I always talk about, and she is no longer here with me, but she used to say this all the time. You have one leg on yesterday and one leg on tomorrow. What are you doing to today? You're pissing on it, so stop. All right, so you need to bring everything into the now, because everything that you are doing is basically for no reason. You're worrying for no reason. You're making yourself sick by worrying.
Yeah. Fear.
All right, so you definitely need to get out of that mindset that you're going to lose your cushion, because no, you have other hobbies, you have other things that and you also have retirement too. So I will tell you, retirement will be good for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought maybe I did before I retire, like it's a challenge or something.
Well, the one thing that I would say, sweetie, is it's not about being out there longer, or being out socially longer, or anything in that particular manner. It's about when the opportunity comes for you to take a break, and for you to vacation, and for you to enjoy yourself, and for you to live your life as how Kathy wants to live it. Because in the past, Kathy didn't live her life. Kathy lived her life for everybody else except for Kathy. So now it's about time for you. And it's about time for you to live yourself for you.
Okay.
All right, so retire, sweetie. Throw in your keys and be like, I'm done.
Okay.
And then
Thank
take
you.
you some retirement money, save it away, and go on a trip.
All right. We are.
There you go. All right,
you.
sweetheart. Thank you so much, Kathy, and you have a wonderful evening. If you would like to get a more private reading with me, you can go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com. And yes, Julia, I will answer your question in just a moment. And thank you, Kathy, for calling in. Okay, so Julia, so do you see my, let me see here. Do you see my mother and I both finding housing within the next month or so? We live in the same state now, but are moving to 2 different states. Thank you. Okay, so okay, so they're showing me within the next 6 weeks. All right, within the next 6 weeks, that this 6-week period is a period of transition for you, but a period of it feels to me like it's a period of transition for you, but for some reason it feels to me like it's a period of stagnation with your mother. Almost like your mother's energy is stagnant, or she may not be in best of health. So I would most definitely say that she needs to attend to her health and do something about that before she goes into stress out about moving. Okay, so I would highly recommend an appointment with her doctor. Basically, just due to I would say some stress or maybe something a little bit different than that. But she feels to me like she's in an energetics of stagnation. All right, so and feels also very tired, and feels as if she's her energy's compromised. Her energy's compromised by exhaustion. Hey, Robin, how are you? So I hope that answered your question, Julia, and do know that I am no doctor, no licensed therapist, or licensed counselor. I am a certified psychic medium, Reiki master, Fairyologist, as well as a tarot reader and a galactic shaman, and I do exactly. So with her not sleeping well, what I would tell her to do, you may want to try this, and this is very good for grounding yourself. You can take the back end of a spoon and have her spoon the bottom of her feet, okay, with this stainless steel spoon, okay. The stainless steel spoon and the bottom of your foot have electrons, and what they do is they look like little horseshoes, and they basically go like this, back and forth to your soul and that spoon. Julia, the move's gonna go well for you, but there's an energy of transition for you, transition into a much more movement type energy. And yes, Robin, I can see if there is any messages for you in just a moment. All right, Julia. So definitely give me a phone call or check out my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can go to or you can call my office at 586-659-9620. Or you can also go to my blog at www.bryanrawls.com. And so let's see, Robin, McGuire. So Robin McGuire, is there any particular questions that you may have? Any questions that you may have first off before I go seeing if any messages? All right, so okay, so what they are showing here is you do have some ancestral energies around you, and I'm getting that there is a I'm getting that there is a male. This is a past male. So this male energy is no longer with us. It feels to me like it's either grandfather or father energy, but it seems as if he is speaking about a relationship or a friendship that is not doing too well, or not, or the communication is compromised. Okay, so this is the relationship he's talking about. All right, so um, all right, so now can you take the, do you know who this male energy is? Is this your father or grandfather? Yes, no, your dad. Okay. All right. So he's basically saying, and the reason why I say it's your dad is because the La Morte card came in, and this is the death card, basically meaning that that a dead relative is around, not necessarily meaning bad. Okay, so understand that when the death card comes up in a reading, that doesn't necessarily mean bad. So there is a transitional energy going on for you, and it is this toxic relationship. So I'm taking it that you're financially strapped, correct? Financially strapped and are a little bit codependent on the particular relationship that you're in, correct? Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so apparently you already know what to do. Okay, you already know what to do, and you have this understanding about you. Okay, you can already you've already made the decision to leave. Okay, with you already making the decision to leave, it is now you have to take action. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your name, Robin McGuire, and I'm going to put it on my Archangel Michael altar, which basically I'm going to basically make you an ampero. All right, an ampero is a shield. Okay, this is going to shield you from toxic energy and that toxic energy that is around that particular relationship. And I want you to understand when I put you on this particular altar, I'm going to lay you up there for at least 7 days. So if you can message me on Facebook and send your picture or send me a picture and your birth date, I will place you upon that altar and allow for the Ampero to be created for you. Okay, And this is basically a protection blessing, and going to protect you against that toxic energy. Okay. So, Robin McGuire, just go ahead and message me on Facebook, and thank you for asking that question. All right. So, and Robin, just make sure that you message me on Facebook, or you can call my office at 586-659-9620, or you can go to my website at Angelic or amagicaljourney.com, AMAGICKALJOURNEY.com. Hey, Steve, how are you? Okay, give me just a second, guys. I'm trying to weed through comments. All right, so let me answer sign-on Pinyas. So I have an incurable condition called CRPS, Complex Regional Pain Syndrome, from a surgery that was done incorrectly, and I'm wondering if you have any thoughts to help us in an energy healing way versus Western medicine, because it is hurting worse than helping, and they want to cut my arm off, and both my parents that have passed and guiding me says do not do that. Okay, so I can't necessarily tell you what to do or how to do it, but I will tell you that you do have a very lovely support group on the other side that is supporting you through this this pain, this syndrome that you have. One thing that I would recommend you doing is prayer. Okay, prayer works. It may be slow at working at first, but it works. Also, I would recommend a pain management. All right, pain management would be a whole heck of a lot. Well, it may work even. It may work. Okay. Another thing that I would recommend is acupuncture. Acupuncture is one thing that that definitely allows. Okay, so you're in pain management. So are the pain meds helping you? Are the pain meds helping you? You've done acupuncture. All right. So what I'm going to do for you, sign on, I want you to take some deep breaths in for me. And I want you to place your left hand over your third eye and your right hand over your solar plexus. And if you can't do that, imagine it. Okay, take some deep breaths in. Esiana hash dor indau. Indehesita tatas atura okotelen. Ashana krasid arete ke ano. Okay, Sanon. So you have some implants, and you also have some attachments that are attached. Well, you have the implants in the lower abdomen area, and then you have the attachments that are on the back. Okay, and they're on the back of the they're on kind of like the shoulder blade areas. And these shoulder, which is basically making the arm the way it is. All right, so what I would recommend you sign on to do is get in contact with me. You can get in contact with me at 586-659-9620, or you can go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can also go to my blog, which I can receive comments and messages from there as well, which is www.bryanrawls.com. And sign on. That should help you with a little bit of the pain, and it may even get a little bit more intense before it gets better. Okay. All right. So now, okay, so I saw that someone else wanted to see if there was any messages for them. Well, actually, let's go ahead and answer Steve Nowak's question. You need to know how to break soul contracts and past life karma. All right, I can tell you the best way that I do it is through protocols. Protocols are kind of like exercises and energetic techniques that are my secret only. And you basically have to get a session with me for that service. I can release certain belief systems and certain stuck emotions here on live. Here live, but I sure can't break soul contracts and past life karma on a radio show, because that's a little bit difficult on basically just honing in on one particular person. All right, now. Yes, I wouldn't doubt it, not one bit, because you are an open channel, and with you being an open channel, that basically leaves you very vulnerable to spirit stepping in. One thing I would recommend you doing is covering your head. You can cover your head with, obviously, you don't want to cover your head with a pink cloth, but this is what one of my spirits like. But I would say cover it with white cloth. White cloth does well just by covering the head, such as like this. And obviously, it's not pink, but yeah, you just cover your head like that, or you can cover your head while you're praying, just like how you would see the nun's head covered, and that's all due to they're trying to protect their crown. Their crown is very vulnerable. Whenever someone does spiritual work, they try to make sure that their head is covered while doing it, so that no negative spirits or no spirits step in, or no unwanted spirits step in. Okay, so try that out, and definitely for that session, you can definitely contact me at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can go to my website, or call me at my office at 586-659-9620. And so I hope that helped you, Steve, and I look forward to working with you. All right, Sahara says you'll definitely be working with me, so I look forward to it. So let's go. I think I see Tina Cooper, correct? Yeah, Tina Cooper. All right, Tina Cooper, what do you have? Any messages for me? Let's see here. You're very welcome, Steve. All right, so let's see what they say. Actually, I don't want to use these cards. And the reason why I don't want to use those cards is because they're pulling me in a different direction for you, Tina. I don't know exactly why, but we're about to find out. So, Tina Cooper. Okay, so we're talking ancestral again, okay? Now, this is the fairy oracle of the Patua Parihi, the ancient oracle of the Aotearoa. All right, and this is from these cards are from a lady in New Zealand, and her name is Friend Shell. All right, and she's a lovely lady, but her cards are absolutely powerful. But this is the Rakua Wakapapa, and this is called the genealogy staff. Now, when this card pops up, and when this comes into play, what this is basically a feminine spirit stepping forward, showing me it's either a mother, sister, or aunt, or grandmother. And then I see the letter C. Yes, Maori, Julia. These are Maori cards. All right, your grandma. All right. So, let's see here. Grandma speaks about the lineage of y'all's people, and also speaks about your particular healing abilities and the healing abilities that your family possess. Okay, and they also. All right, so I see you with a staff. Okay, I don't know if you do any magical work or do any shamanic work, but I keep seeing you with a staff. Can you take that? Can you take that? Ah, okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Well, this particular grandma is saying that you really, really need to step more into your power and step into your understanding of the knowledge of herbs and of. Okay, and she says, Great Spirit, put everything that you need here on Earth. There's no need for this pharmacology and for this Western medicine, or for this medicine in period, basically. So she says conventional medicine it basically has ruined humanity, making it more potent, for humans to live here. And she says, you, Tina, are here to help make that change to all natural energy. Okay, and just as many great people has basically marked their way through this world with wondrous healing abilities, I believe you can too. So continue to shine on. Okay, thank you. Well, I will tell you, sweetheart, if you feel stuck, what you got to do is you got to continue to put one foot in front of the other. All right. When you feel as if you take 1 foot forward and you get knocked back 2 steps back, just remember you got to retreat back into the now. Okay. Retreat back into the now. Close your eyes. Take some deep breaths in. and then feel that peace and calm come over you. And then retry again. Okay? Don't get frustrated with the small things. The small things basically are what keeps, it basically is what keeps folks stuck. It's what keeps people so vulnerable, so non-understanding. And Tina, get up with me on Facebook, or you can get up with me on my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can go to, you can call my office at 586-659-9620. And we have another phone caller, and we are going to take this phone caller, and it's Brittany 310. Hello, Brittany. How are you?
Hi, Reverend Bryan. Very well. I have a quick question for you.
Okay.
My father, he passed away about 3 years ago, and I had to go through the court system against his wife because she basically refused to give me the inheritance that my father left me. And she went to the court and told him that I didn't exist, and just all this craziness. Well, he passed away last week, I believe. Do you see anyone contacting me in regards to the inheritance or anything in association with it?
Okay, so let's see, and I'm going to use some different cards on you too. Alright, and the ones that I'm using on you is my, it's what I call my Bardo deck, and it's my Gypsy deck. So just take some deep breaths in. And this is original Dugaring, which is basically Gypsy fortune telling.
Oh, cool.
And take some deep breaths in. Okay, so I will tell you, if you are going to expect a phone call back, you're going to have to work this out the magical way, okay? You have a little bit of mojo up your sleeve as well. So what I'm going to tell you is I'm going to tell you how to do this, okay? You are going to get a response back, but you're going to have to do this working before basically before you get this response. All right, that's what your spirits say. So, do you perform candle magic? Okay. So, what I want you to do is I want you to contact me after the show, okay? The reason for this is I'm going to basically let you know how to set up this candle and basically burn it. And you can either call me, text me, or email me. So I'm going to give you my cell phone number, which is my office number. So it's 586-659-9620.
Okay.
9620.
Okay, got it.
And my email address is angelicguidance13@gmail.com.
Okay.
And the reason why we're doing this is because we have other phone callers, and I don't want to just take up the rest of the time telling you how to do this candle, because what this candle is going to do is it's going to basically get it rightfully back to its rightful owner, which is you, because it's your it's supposed to be willed to you. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And you just contact me after the show, and we will take care of you, sweetie.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. And you take care. Okay. So we have another phone caller, which we have a couple minutes remaining of the show. So we are going to take area code 860. Area code 860, first name and question, please. And hello, Linnell. How are you?
Hi, this is I'll get to my question. So I'm just wondering in the next couple of months what you see with this guy that I'm dating. It's been 3 months and it's been slow, but it's been progressing. What do you feel in a couple of months or so?
Okay, so what is his name?
His name starts with an A. Is that okay if I just say the initial?
Yeah. So Amla and A. All right, just take some deep breaths in. We got cards that want to pop out. Zetino Kotoros Kotarayan donde Sondo no Rakata. Ooh, is he? Do you know much about his temper?
What was that?
Do you know much about his temper?
No.
Okay, so I think you got a little bit of a man that hides his temper. Okay, but he does have feelings for you. But the thing is, it's this temper, and he feels to me like he's a snake in the grass. He feels too sneaky to me.
What was the last thing you just said?
He feels too sneaky, like he has something to hide.
Okay.
Yeah, and like Linnell said, tread lightly.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, proceed with caution, and just make sure that when you see his temper, to try to calm him down, because you don't want to see him full force temper.
No, I know. I think he's just so
He feels distance.
emotional.
He feels distant and very withdrawn.
Yeah, he can be. He can be. It's very difficult because he doesn't realize that my energy pulls him in, and then it's like a push and pull. But it's like the minute we don't see her, like he wants more. I could feel that from him energetically. So it's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, see, I can see he definitely wants more, but the thing about it is there is something that is blocking the path here, because what is showing up is the lightning bolt, the heart,
Okay.
the snake, and then the two skeleton keys that cross, which also has a male and a female side by side. So what that is, and it's also laid out in a diamond shape. And I would show you the cards, but I can't show you these cards because they're blessed and fed, and they're spirit all in themselves, and they can only be saw if the person is in front of them. But they're in a diamond shape, and they are diamond frequencies, and basically it just seems as if the energy was a little bit too good to be true in the beginning. And also it just seems as if something is in between. Well, something is blocking your path or your path forward.
Okay.
All right. So what I would recommend, if you want this relationship to go well, or if you want this relationship to enhance, I would recommend some road opening work and then some come to me work.
Okay.
All right.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, thank you so much, Bryan. Appreciate it.
You are very welcome, Amla. And if you would like me to do this work for you or possibly look into it deeper for you, you're more than welcome to contact me for a private reading and and basically purchase a private reading with me at my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can go to my website or you can dial my office at 586-659-9620. And thank you, Amla.
Okay. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we have like 5 minutes remaining, so I want to remind everyone about some. Thank you, Linnell. I want to remind everyone a little bit about some stuff that, and we really didn't get to share much techniques and stuff, but I will be doing a live on my A Magical Journey business page. If you want to go check that business page out, it is A Magical Journey. Please like and follow that page. And once I get over 500 likes on that page, I will be doing a hour-long live to do free readings for everyone. That will be especially on my page, which is A Magical Journey, space MAGICKAL space JOURNEY and you can find that on Facebook. Okay. And as I said before, like and follow that page and then share, and hopefully everyone will like and follow it as well. And as I said before, over 500 likes, I will do a 30-minute or an hour-long live session doing free readings. Okay, so definitely share with your friends. Also, if you would like to participate in my full moon transmission that is on the 27th, you can go to my blog at www.bryanrawls.com. That is www.bryanrawls.com. And also, if you would like to purchase that full moon transmission, you can also go to you can actually go to www.amagicaljourney.com and purchase through there as well. And also, if anybody is wanting to contact me through email for questions about spells, questions about candle magics, questions about spirits, or anything in that particular manner, you're more than welcome to give me or shoot me a message at angelicguidance13@gmail.com, angelicguidance13@gmail.com. And thank you all for calling in this evening, and thank you for watching and participating in tonight's show. And thank you all fans and all folks that called in and asked questions. I would like to also thank Goldylocks Productions for producing the A Magical Journey show. I would like to also thank Tiffany White Sage Woman for spending her hour-long A Magical Journey producing for me. And much love to you, Tiff. And thank you, everyone, for being here with me this evening. And much love to you all. Let angel wings guide your dreams. Blessed be, and namaste.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.